Can collecting still be fun in 2025? Hey, it's Chris, the Batman Statue Collector. Welcome back once again to another Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles statue chat. Normally this would be like a car side chat, but I'm not in my car, but I am drinking my iced caffeinated beverage. Delicious. Anyway, hope you're all doing great out there. And I saw a post, got it pulled up right here. And this was a post in the DCX group. If you guys know, Thor and Rodney started an amazing group years and years ago called DCX, Darth Castle, and a great group of collectors. And PJ is one of the collectors. And I've had a chance to meet PJ a couple different times. One at Disney, of all places, and which is where I've met a lot of collectors, actually, and also San Diego Comic-Con as well. But PJ had the following to say, and it kind of inspired me to do this video today. He said, when I first started collecting, it was a lot of fun. Groups were very active, YouTubers creating a lot of unboxing review content, but right now it has been awfully quiet in the statue collecting world. What changed? Price, oversaturation, question mark. And yes, 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 and yes, and yes. There's a lot of different reasons why there has been a downturn in terms of collecting. And I think a majority of it we can trace back to COVID, around that time, 2020-ish. And obviously things were going pretty well. People were complaining at that time about price increases. Shipping was not awful at that point. It was still kind of getting there though. But the companies were pushing the boundaries of what they could charge. And it wasn't just statue collecting companies. It was every freaking industry out there. I mentioned Disney a minute ago. They do the exact same thing. They try to push it as far as they possibly can go until it backslides. And in Disney's case, it has started to backslide. They took away all the perks. They took away all those things during COVID, and people have stopped going. And so now they're trying to get people back. Same thing with the statue companies. We talk about the high costs of these painted rocks, right? And it is clear over the last little bit of time that the companies, they are targeting the higher end collector. They are feeling like they are the only ones left that are going to spend the money. So they don't target the casual statue person that might see a statue. They're not targeting those people necessarily. There might be some instances where they still are, but COVID, like I mentioned, is definitely where I feel like it started. Okay. And so as we have gone over the last 6 years or so, prices have continued to go up. There is no doubt about it. Shipping costs continue to go up. There's the current tariff situation, which is, a nightmare for import fees and companies having to hold product to get stuff in. All of these things, whether we like it or not, it's part of it. And it has put a damper on the hobby. And, just the overall society right now. And again, I don't want to get political, and I'm not really going to. But just the way society is right now, people are going to be more choosy on what they're going to do. Are they going to buy food? Are they going to buy shelter? Are they going to buy painted rock, right? Food and shelter probably are going to come first. And when the economy is maybe not doing as well, or there's issues with, society or whatever, people are maybe going to be a little bit tighter with their purse strings, right? And so that's absolutely part of it with this hobby. Price, shipping, all of that stuff. PJ also mentioned YouTube. YouTube, super oversaturated. Am I part of the problem? Yeah, probably. I've been around for a long time, and whenever I started this channel, there were, I would say, maybe even less than 10, maybe less than 6 or so YouTubers out there that were, consistent. There were a lot of really great reviews out there, unboxings, but there wasn't a ton of it. And so over the years, though, there has been more and more and more and more channels popping up. And that is oversaturated. It is. Again, I'm probably part of the problem with that as well. The other aspect is there is a show, a live stream every single day from someone. I try to do it like Wednesdays. Sometimes I do my live unboxings. Sometimes I do my live Sunday hangouts. But everywhere you can find a stream. Is that oversaturating? Is that making people exhausted? Probably, because there's so much out there and it's the same conversations. It's the same thing over and over again. And it is what it is. Everybody has their space. Everybody has their group of people, their group of friends that talk about this hobby. And that is one positive and negative, right? When you think about YouTube, you think about, okay, well, it's oversaturated. There's all these shows, but you might find your pocket of people, right? People that tune in for Rogues Gallery Live might be somebody that's not interested in another channel, or the people watching the other channel might be not interested in what is Chris? Who cares about Chris? I could care less about what he has to say. That's fine. That's what's great about the power of YouTube, is finding that group, finding that community. So I'm going to put a positive spin, even though there is a lot of saturation. You can find your people, right? Even though we're all talking about the same thing, still find your group, find that connection that you have. I mentioned DCX, they have their whole group of people. Okay. Rogues Gallery Live have their whole group of people. You got Jim Mint, Mr. X, you got Godlike Statues, you got the Everyday Collector, you got all of these amazing people talking about the things that they love. So find your people. That's a good thing. So I have seen some negative comments talking about the oversaturation with YouTube, and yes, I get it. But at the same time, find your people. You don't have to watch all the other channels. Find the person that you want to listen to. Find the group of people that you connect with, right? And we're all part of the group together. We're all still part of this community together. So I think that's a win-win. But is it oversaturated? Sure. Statues, certainly oversaturated. If you already have 5 Batman statues, do you get excited about the 6th one? Do you get excited about the 10th one? Some of us do. But a lot of us are like, I have my Batman statue, I'm over it now. Back in the old days when there were few and far between, we got excited because they were doing characters that we wanted. So whenever I see a Riddler, or I see a Clayface, or I see a Ra's al Ghul, or I see a, whatever, a Man-Bat, I get excited because they haven't done it. And I think other collectors get excited too because they haven't had that in their collection necessarily. So the more companies do different things, the more I feel like the hobby is still alive. But when we see the 80th Iron Man statue, or the 80th Batman, or the 80th Joker, most people probably are over it. They're like, I already have a great statue. I don't really need another one. I don't want to spend 2025, 2026's prices when I got a really great Batman statue back in the day for $300. So I think that we are in this perfect storm right now of oversaturation with us talking about it, oversaturation with us collecting the same thing over and over again. Prices, shipping, worldwide events. There's a lot against the hobby. A lot. And again, maybe part of us, including myself, are to blame for some of that, absolutely. But the one thing that I'm proud about, at least of this platform and YouTube, is that we still get to share our passion. We still get to connect. And I've said it for years and years and years, my favorite part of this hobby is that community connection. To be able to discuss with other people, even though there might be a ton of people talking about it, we still get to discuss the thing that we like, because at the end of the day, this hobby, not everybody gets it. Families don't get it. Our friends might not get why we liked painted rock, but we still have that community, right? We still have that connection to each other, even if it's oversaturated, even if we're tired and sick of talking about the same thing. it still connects us. And that's the part I love the most. Friendships that we've created, being helpful to each other, offering advice about who to buy from, who not to buy from, being aware of scammers on Facebook, people trying to steal your money. All of that stuff, it's still important. And that's why I'm still really happy to be part of this community and to still be doing this platform. And if you're somebody that doesn't like this platform, there's plenty of other ones, like I said, that you can go and find. Because at the end of the day, this hobby is about fun and finding your people. Right? So PJ, I'm really glad that you wrote that. Again, PJ is a fantastic dude. Really glad to know him. Hope he's doing well. And I'm hoping you guys are all doing well as well. Well as well. It's a lot of wells, sorry. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about everything. YouTube, oversaturation, price. Let me know how you're feeling. Even though there is all of that nonsense, are you guys still happy to be part of this community? And are you still happy to be part of the statue collecting hobby? I would love to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for listening to me ramble on for 11 plus minutes. I appreciate you guys very much. And I hope you're all doing great. And again, I just want to take a second to thank you for being part of this community. Even if you don't buy, even if you are not interested in buying any of this stuff, if you just love being part of this, thank you for being part of it with me. Really appreciate it. I'll see you guys soon in the Bat Cave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today. And if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Bat Cave.